Every parent's wish when pregnant is to give birth to a healthy baby. For Lydia Anyango and Habel Mwangi, the journey of bringing up their second-born baby has been accompanied by anxiety and agony after he was diagnosed with a rare syndrome. He's supposed to go to India for a liver transplant, but the cost is too high for the family. Take a look.
A bundle of joy was all that Lydia Anyango and Habel Mwangi prayed for. 2 miscarriages and 1 stillbirth weighed heavy in their hearts, but the dream of becoming parents was never dimmed. Last year, their dream came true and a bouncing baby boy named Baraka, which means blessings, was born. But a few weeks after being discharged from the hospital, Baraka's mother noticed something unusual.
Naona macho zake haziko kawaida. Nikaambia daktari, akaniambia niende tu nimuoteshe mtoto jua. Tukaendelea kuota jua na pupu inaendelea tu kuchange. Sasa ikafika time ilikuwa inakaa kama wall. Ilikuwa inakaa sasa white, sometimes inatoka white, sometimes inatoka grey.
This was the beginning of a long and arduous journey for baby Baraka. At only 7 weeks, he was diagnosed with liver malfunction. The doctor said the baby had high blockage, referred in medical terms as an obstruction. The doctor recommended an immediate surgical intervention to save the baby's life, but more was to come.
Wakuja kunipea bad news. Pole mama Baraka. Vile tulikuwa tunaona kwa scan, sio vile tulifungua tukapata. So he had a blockage.
Baby Baraka was later diagnosed with Alagille syndrome, a genetic disorder that affects the liver, heart, and other parts of the body.
Alagille syndrome is a condition that someone is born with that affects the bile ducts of the liver. So the bile ducts are the small vessels that help you to excrete bile from the liver out into the small intestine. And in Alagille syndrome, those ducts are very few.
According to Dr. Waceke, the disease can cause liver failure, which may call for a transplant, but mild conditions can be controlled by medication. The severity often manifests in the symptoms.
The jaundice, the yellowness in the eyes. So if you start seeing the yellowness, it suggests that. You start seeing maybe problems with producing of proteins in the body, so general swelling of the limbs, the lower limbs, or even in the face. And then you start seeing the baby scratching. Babies with allergies get very bad itch. It's called pruritus. So actually a lot of them go for transplant because the scratching is just too much.
From the Kenyans National Hospital, the family was referred to India for further medical attention, where baby Baraka will undergo liver transplant, with a potential donor being the mother, Lydia Anyango.
It would really help if we had some of these services offered locally, like the transplant services. That is something we need to look into starting. No, kidney transplant is now available locally, but liver transplant not yet.
The coronavirus pandemic left Mwangi as the sole breadwinner of his family after Lydia lost her job. Baby Baraka's surgery is estimated to cost Kenya shillings 5 million, a price too high for the family to raise.
We are appealing to Kenyans and anybody who is willing to help, please just help us to save our baby. Walikuwa wanatuambia akiendelea hivi hatafika 2 years, but I believe that's doctor's report, not God's report.
Amy Chebet, Citizen TV, Nairobi.